Okay, so in today's video about Quant, we are going to check out some news and see what is going on in that area. And then we are going to go on the live chart and see what is happening at the moment and why do I still believe that a bullish scenario in the short term can be in play. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved ones, and pay attention to this tweet. This was, I think, back in December, and according to this, the top 150 wallets with no Ethereum gas in them in that period had about 2.45 million QNT tokens, which was overall about 16.8% of the total supply. Now, at the moment, as you can see, the top 100 wallets with no Ethereum gas in them have somewhere around 2.6 million QNT tokens, which is approximately around 17.5%. So what's the messaging here? These are whale wallets, and it seems like that they are actually big buyers around the current area. Now, let's go on the live chart. Okay, does this mean that in QNT, because of this, we are going to get a massive pump anytime by now? The answer is no. Let's say we are having a solid uptrend and we are doing something like this, and then correction down, and followed by that another move on the upside, and we are just going up and down like this. There we go, and another move down and another move on the upside. Now, the way that whales act is usually like this. In this phase on the upside, they do not actually sell right in here at the top. No, before that, they actually, let's say from here, they start selling, and they will continue to sell until we reach the final top. And then in this phase, somewhere around the middle of this downtrend, from this point, they start buying until we reach to the absolute bottom, and then we get a move up, and the same will happen from here going up. They start selling their tokens, followed by that we get a downtrend right in here. From this point going down, they start buying again, and so on and so forth. So what's the point that I'm trying to make? Let's go on the live chart. Excuse me. There we go. So you see, let's go on actually H4 time frame. You can argue that in this whole phase on the downside, I think it was starting from this point that whales started buying QNT tokens, and I think so far they invested about $15.5 million in QNT. And this doesn't mean that this is going to be 100% our final bottom. Now, there is no certainty in any market. There are only probabilities. However, this actually has a very important message in it, and it's that odds are we are actually kind of close to our final bottom. And if you believe that we are going to have some more moves on the downside, okay, because whales are buying in these phases, I can definitely argue, look, these prices most likely are buy opportunities for us, and after our downtrend is over, or who knows, maybe it's over already, we are going to start another fantastic phase of the bull run. And I do think in this part we are actually going to set an all-time high and take the highest high, which is somewhere around $450. But I told you so many times, I do not believe that we are going to stop there. Now, I think we're going to go quite a bit higher than that. And for example, $1,000 QNT, from my point of view at least, can definitely be in the cards. So the fact that whales in this move down are buying, in my opinion, shows that either we have set our final bottom or we are quite close to reach to our final bottom, and these prices are indeed kind of cheap. Now let's go on some lower time frames and see what is going on in here. And if you remember the last time that we talked about Quant, I think we were somewhere around these areas, and I was saying, look, we can argue in QNT we are having starting from this low right in here, a 1 2 3 4 5 wave up, and followed by that I want to see a correction structure and then another move on the upside. And in terms of classic technical analysis, if you are looking for some short-term resistances, you can definitely have your eyes on this important region. And I think this was from H4 time frame. I think so, yeah, between, let's say, 93 to about 94 and a half bucks. So what happened? We did get a move down, but in this move, did we actually take the lowest low down here? Let's zoom in more. Excuse me. There we go. As you can see, the answer is no. So I can technically tell you that maybe we are having in this phase like an A correction 4 wave B and another 5 wave down into our C leg. And if this is a 1-2 scenario, meaning maybe the bottom is then right around this area, okay, I can say this is one, this is two, this is another one, this is another two, and soon in Quant, I want to see a big move upcoming in order to at least get back above this important level. And at that point, I can say, you know what, maybe this is the bullish scenario playing out. And after having a pullback to this area, we are going to hopefully continue our move up in order to reach to about the next important region, which is from weekly and daily time frame. At the same time, right in here between, let's say 102 to about $110. And again, we talked about this so many times in the previous videos. If you do not want to be involved in any kind of short-term price action, okay, fair enough. Let's just wait a bit more and see. In the move up in Quant that hopefully we are going to get, are we going to take these highs or not? Because if we take these highs, that's actually going to be, in my opinion, a fantastic sign, suggesting overall we are having indeed a correction structure in this phase and not an impulse. And it means from here around, let's say $130, we are going to have another massive move up in order to take the highest side in this region for the first target around $170. But again, I told you, I believe a better target can be at that point somewhere around the $200 area. And then we are going to, at that point, maybe do some consolidating, and followed by that, probably we are going to have another big move on the upside. So again, if you do not want to be involved in any kind of short-term price action, just wait a bit more and see when are we going to take this high. And at that point, you can be bullish with quite a bit of confidence. And if you care about the indicators, let's actually go on weekly time frame, see what is happening, zoom in more. Okay, so in terms of indicators, in RSI, for now, we are somewhere around the neutral level, which doesn't really mean a whole lot. However, in MACD, we recently got a buy signal. Now, again, if overall you want to be bullish, you just have to wait a bit more and see a buy signal in here. But if you're looking for some earlier signals, I think you can wait a bit more and see a buy signal in this thing in daily time frame. At that point, I'm gonna say we are probably also going to be above this level, and we are going to most likely approach to this important region, which hopefully we are going to be able to get back above it, do a pullback, and then a continuation of the move up. So let's have our final conclusion and wrap up today's video. It seems like that's right around the current prices, whales are buying, but this doesn't mean that we have hit the absolute bottom. No, what this means is that most likely we are very much close to our final bottom, or maybe we have actually reached to our final bottom, and the current prices can definitely be considered as quite cheap and good opportunity to add some to our portfolios. And I'm not here to tell you what to buy, what not to buy. No, you should definitely do your own due diligence, come up with your own conclusion, and then if you thought that QNT is a good token and Overledger technology is great and it does have a bright future, okay, at that point, feel free to watch some videos. For me, I have done my research. That's why around these prices, I told you I am actually a big buyer. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Quant's price chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some DCNTA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.